boring trip on the metro. You're reading a book, listening to music, nothing special to do. All of a sudden, he or she appears. Wow! It's your true love. But wait a minute. Oh my god, I can only communicate in English. Well, no problem, I can do it. I want to know everything about my true love. After your lessons at school, you're confident enough to chat in present simple. What's your name? Where are you from? What are your hobbies? Where do you live? What's your school? And so on and so forth. You can speak for hours with your true love. However, you want to know more, so you come up with a perfect topic. What happened in your lives before this moment? And oops, you need past structures to express it. No worries. Keep watching and you will learn how to know more about the people you like. In English, forming the past simple tense is straightforward because most verbs are regular and we use the same form for the first, second and third persons, singular and plural, except for the verb to be, as we will see in a few seconds. Therefore, we can classify the past simple formation into three main categories: irregular verbs, the verb to be, and regular verbs. As we mentioned before, most of the verbs are regular, although we can also find some irregular verbs in a list at the end of your textbooks or in dictionaries. The past simple tense form is in the second column, and we will do lots of practice in class to remember them. Going back to our classification of past simple verbs, the verb to be has its own past forms. Was for I, he, she, it, and were for the rest of the persons. You can also find these forms included in the list of irregular verbs. Finally, the third type of verbs are regular verbs, which is the biggest group. For the regular verbs, we only have to add ed to the basic form. For example, if the infinitive is to look, the past simple would be looked. For laugh, laughed. However, in regular verbs there are some exceptions. Verbs that end in e only add d to form the past simple. For example, love, loved. If the verb ends in consonant plus y, we change it into an I before adding ed. For example, hurry, hurried. But be careful, the verbs ending in vowel plus y just add ed to make the simple past. For example, play, played. Last but not least, if the verb ends in consonant vowel consonant and the syllable is stressed, we have to double the consonant. For example, plan, planned. In conclusion, forming the past simple in English is quite easy. Basically, we have a group of regular verbs which add ed to the infinitive, with some exceptions as we have mentioned, and a list of irregular verbs that we can find at the end of the textbook and in dictionaries. Using the past simple correctly will allow you to discover that special person's past events and how to express yours. Bye for now, and I'll see you tomorrow in class for further practice.